Hey everybody, Dan Holstein here with another Rev Up Your Business video, and today it's part 3 in our 5-part series on profitability, specifically showing you techniques to grow the profitability in your business. So today specifically we're focusing on gross profit margin per product. Say it with me, gross profit margin per product. We don't want to say that 10 times fast. If you're not sure what your gross profit margin is, go back to video 1 where we get into the definitions and calculations of your gross profit margin and why it's so important in your business. So video 2, we talked about break even, and that comes into play here. It's a factor. And again, your break even is your fixed costs divided by your gross profit margin. So let's say, for example, we have a business where you have $10,000 a month of fixed costs. And we have 2 different products that we sell, product 1 and product 2. Now, product 1 has a 30% gross profit margin. Product 2 has a 20% gross product margin, or a gross profit margin. Now, let's see what happens and how much energy and effort goes into selling each of these different products in order to hit our break even. So first of all, our 30% gross profit margin, product number 1, we have to sell about $33,000 a month at a 30% gross profit margin to hit our break even target. That means if we had just a selling price of $200, there'd be about $60 of profit per sale, and we'd have to sell 167 units to break even. So there's product number 1, 167 units to break even. Product 2 has that 20% gross profit margin. It doesn't look like it's vastly lower profit margin, but it really is. It's actually 33% less profit in each sale, which means we have to sell about 33% more in order to break even. And we see that here. We have to sell $50,000 of product number 2 to break even. If we have the same selling price for product 2, that means we have to sell 250 units. Now remember, over here, to break even, we only had to sell 167 units. Now, if we assume that the time and effort and energy to sell 1 unit of product 1 is the same as product 2, then we have to do a lot more work. In fact, we have to sell 83 more units of product 2, which is a full 50% more product just to make the exact same amount of money. Isn't that incredible? It's a lot more work. So what we want to do with this knowledge is, now that we know that when our profit margin changes, it vastly shifts how much time and energy goes into making the money we need to make in our business, we need to do an analysis. We need to understand in your business which of your products and services generate which gross profit margin for you. Once you know that, now you can make some decisions about where to shift your focus. If you're finding that you're really, really busy in your business, you're kind of keeping up, but you're not really making the profitability that you want to make, you might be selling a lot more of a low profit margin item and take some more time and energy to get it out the door or to deliver on that service to hit your targets each month. What if you could determine what abilities you have to focus on, or sell rather, higher profit margin products and services? You can do 50% less work. I had a client years ago that was really struggling. They were so busy, and they were busy, always trying to keep up, and they were kind of break-even profitability and couldn't quite get that profit stride happening. When we did this analysis of their business, we found that they had 2 particular products and services that they were delivering on that had a high demand from their clients, but they took a long time to do, they took a lot of effort, and they had very low profit margin. So this client was really spinning their wheels just trying to keep up. When we started shifting our focus away from that product and service, actually it was a service, and focusing more on their high value services, their profitability started to grow, and they actually did it more easily. So the next part of when we know where our products and services are bringing us our profit, we then want to shift our marketing conversation to the higher profit items. We might need to change our sales conversation to the higher profit margin items, and have our team communicating and talking about and understanding where our high profit margin items are as well, so that we can do more of those products and services to make our money more easily and faster as well. Imagine that, if you can get this done in the month and versus this, you have 50% more time to sell more and to add more value to your clients. So that's it for this week. Remember, the homework is go figure out which of your services and products have which margins, so you can make some good decisions about where to shift your focus to make your money more easily. And next week, we're going to be, our profit video next week is going to be about how much time goes into the delivery of each product and service and how that impacts your profitability that you can extract out of the business every month. It's going to be a really good one. I'm excited to share that with you. So have a great week. If you have any questions on any of this, please feel free to reach out. Happy to have a conversation and help you out with that. Until next week, all the best.